Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode or another podcast, shall we say of Chai and Clean Sheets. As always, we have, hi, I'm looking at my screen right now. Vivek on the left, James and Sheikh, and myself, JD. So we are here after a derby win against Everton. Good win, guys. And I guess all of us were proven wrong. Sheikh and I became the closest. We predicted 1-1, and we were nearly proven right until Van Dijk somehow headed the ball in. So we were nearly right. So yeah, I'll give a pat on the back for myself and for Sheikh. But guys, we won at Everton. So thoughts, Jins, let's start with you.
Yeah, actually, I don't know. Let's start with the impressive players against Everton.
Yep.
I kind of like Curtis Jones as the right back, the floating right back position.
Mm-hmm.
He was confident with the ball. He was receiving the ball from Konate, and he was trying to create it. I think that is one missing factor. Like why Konate got exposed so much this season is because of Trent. Last season, he
Mm-hmm.
has to all give the ball back to Trent, and Trent does all the magic.
Mm-hmm.
This
Mm-hmm.
season, what's happening when Konate had the ball, he's giving to our right back, and usually the right backs give it back to Konate, and he has to somehow miss pass, or he was getting panic in a lot of situation. The
Mm-hmm.
off the ball or on the ball, he was working really hard without Trent.
Mm-hmm.
So by replacing Frimpong and Bradley, they are not good like Jones, who is press resistant, who can use the body to get the ball out of the pass. So
Mm-hmm.
everything, I feel like Frimpong and Bradley was not good enough. The way it supports a Konate, the appointment of Jones on the right side, that really helps. The way we play good on it. And
Mm-hmm.
second one is Salah. I saw a couple of times on the first half. He was doing the press on the other side of the pitch.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's not just the Salah issue. It's again coming back to the slots issue. But I love what Salah was doing.
Yeah.
And Gakpo, I know that he got the assist. He could have
Mm-hmm.
done more than that, but he got the assist. So this is all the good part. And from
Yeah.
Gakpo's pass, the Salah's goal was amazing, and of course Van Dijk heading. So I
Mm.
love the fact that the first derby, Merseyside Derby, happened, and Salah and Van Dijk both scored. So
Yep.
in the new stadium. Okay, so coming back to the drawbacks, like which we could not do it. We were discussing in WhatsApp
Mm.
the high balls from anywhere. It could be from the keeper, or it could be from the defender, it could be from the midfielder. Anyway, if the ball comes above our defense, I don't know what's happening.
Mm.
Konate went completely blank out. He zoned out.
Mhm.
Jones was not covering it, and a quick, side cross from I think it was Drewsbury Hall, right? And a
Mhm.
simple finish from Beto.
Mm.
And the other good thing I like about is our third goalkeeper. I'm sure he was not even ready, but the way he
Mhm.
comes after like 56th minute, and
Yep.
I like it. Like he gives me more confidence. And Mohamed Ashwali, before that, like the way he
Mm.
started, it was pretty clear what they are doing. They
Right.
crosses the ball, and Beto is there to head it.
Mm.
This is where I get see, we have like tall guys of Van Dijk and Konate, and when the opponent attacker, if he's like physically strong, and if he's doing that right,
Mm.
these guys will never get the heading right. They always miss it up.
Yeah.
They could not get it. It's not the first time the goal. Like before that, they he like Better had like a lot of chances. He was
Mhm.
making that inside runs and outside runs, and our defense got completely exposed on it.
Right.
Again, it comes back to the same issue. We don't have a CDM who can cover on it.
So,
So yeah.
great point, Jin. So, one thing like Shik, one thing I wanted to ask you, like, obviously we had some good moments, right? Like, Salah
Yeah,
scoring. I mean, Gatpo's pass was like out of this world. Prime Trent, I guess we can call it that if we.
Yeah, that was an
mm,
amazing pass. I don't know how
Well,
he see it. If any other player, I think he would have gone for some safe pass to
yeah,
close person. But
yeah.
Gakpo, I don't know how he see it.
Yeah,
But
it's
that
a
was
beautiful
amazing.
amazing.
pass,
Yeah.
and Van Dijk had this,
Mm,
like a
mm,
moment made for Liverpool versus Everton derby. Like,
yeah,
let's
yeah,
put it
yeah.
that way. He had that moment, but what else, like caught your eye during this particular game? It was the first game in the new stadium for Everton as well. So
Right, right, right.
yeah.
So it's the usual story. We won the Merseyside Derby. That's the that's the most positive thing. The
Yeah.
first one, they had a new shiny stadium. I mean, like it's the same old story, different building for
Yeah.
me, right? So,
Yeah.
but yeah. So having said that, like this was far from a clean performance from us. Okay, there were real concerns. Like I'm going
Mm,
to like extend on what Jin said. Everton actually had a plan. Okay, they really
uh,
had a plan. So they
mhm,
came in targeting the space behind the Liverpool's defensive line. Okay,
mhm,
particularly down the right hand side, like Jins mentioned, and it worked. So it
mm,
started right first. Uh, Drewsbury Hall, right? He kept
mm,
making. I saw the game. I saw it back, and he kept
mm,
making those runs from the deep.
mm,
And Beto, as usual, was a threat.
mm.
And first, NDIA had a goal ruled for an offside. So
Correct.
so you can see the blueprint in that goal, in that ruled out goal itself,
Mhm,
right?
mhm, mhm,
So it came through exactly the channel they had been probing all the game. The blueprint was simple for them. They wanted to avoid Van Dijk and attack
mm,
the right back spot and exploit the high line.
mhm,
So um, every time when we were not pressing, right? Tarkowski, Mikolenko,
mm,
and Branthwaite,
mm,
whenever they had the ball without us pressing them, the
mm,
first thing for them is whenever they had the ball, Drewsbury Hall just set off on
mhm,
our right
mhm,
side.
mhm, mhm,
So and their job was just to find Drewsbury Hall.
right.
And initially, Curtis Jones could have conceded a penalty, and then referee weighed it away. But it was shoulder to shoulder. But he was not in control of the situation. He was trying to get back and
Mhm,
made a rash challenge. It could
mm,
have gone either way, but he didn't.
mm,
And the second time, Beto was free one on one, and he couldn't convert it.
mm,
And third time, I think it was on the other side, but the goal got ruled out from NDIA. And the fourth time, exactly like I don't know what Arne Slot says in the halftime, they came back from from the break, and like
mm,
Jin said,
mm.
they scored.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's the issue I have with our defensive setup. So
Mm,
we are playing high line, but we are not pressuring the guys who are on the ball,
yeah.
right? So when that happens, what happens is like you are giving chance for the people who are making the runs to get the
Mm,
pass.
yeah.
So that's the thing I would like for us to create, for us to correct.
Mm,
Like if you are going to set up on a high line, go and press the guy who's on the ball so that he doesn't have the time to make those high balls or presses in behind
mm.
on passes in behind our defensive line. Okay.
And I think Sheikh, I mean, to your point, I think Jins also touched upon it a little bit. I think Konate on more than one occasion was caught out of place.
It's
Like,
not Konade, right? So it's kind of a combination of both. Like
mm,
I say, I'll come to Curtis Jones, but the setup itself is right. Like you are trying to invert Curtis Jones, and that is leaving a space. So
mm,
when you leave that space, you should press the guy on the ball. You should not let him
mm,
make a pass like that. Okay, so that's one thing I did not like about the defensive setup, and I want to see the improvement on that.
mm,
On the second thing I want to say is like. I don't know what to say about Alexander Isak. So
mm,
he had 5 touches against PSG in 45 minutes. I believe I saw the stats again. He had 9 touches in 73 minutes against Everton.
mm,
So he's just there. Like he's not pressing. Curtis Jones, I saw him like he just went off on Isak for not pressing. Okay, so
mhm,
he needs to stop those center backs, keep them engaged. Like they should not have time to make that pass.
mm,
Okay, so on Slot at this point does not have any idea how to use Isak, so he's just playing by the vibes of him right now.
mm.
No
I,
doubt he's a quality player. Like I think he
right.
will come good, but I don't know what his role is in the system. So you have to question Slot on what he is expected of.
Mm,
And again, like combination with words, right? So
mm,
when in hindsight, when you look at the value of words and Isak, that is like 250 million over there. So I
mm,
don't know what those two guys are doing at this point.
mm,
Words is trying with something, but again, Isak is not there. Like the combination is not working out, and hopefully hopefully, next season we can figure that combination out and they'll fly high. So, so
Yeah.
those are the two negative things I want to talk about.
Yeah.
And I will end on a bright side, a bright
Mm,
note. Okay, so like Jin said, Curtis Jones was excellent, like
yeah. Yep.
in position.
Mhm.
So he actively Ayrton, though actively were targeting his side, on the ball he was composed and brave. And like Vivek said last time, when he starts, like he could control the game properly and he could get warmed up. Like he had the
Mm,
most touches in the game. He slowed down during pressure
mm,
and he did not panic and he was a little bit press resistant as well.
mhm.
And he is not the answer at right back, but
Yeah.
on Sunday he did the job.
Yeah, yeah,
So
definitely.
so
We don't have any proper right back at this moment. All injury
yeah.
crisis, maybe, but courageous definitely. But with
So
that, I just wanted to ask something to Vivek. Vivek, I mean, what I
mm,
mean, the derby that happened, we can call it a scrappy affair, if you will. Like, there were periods of good play, there were periods of like scrappy, like trying to get through everything. And when Beto leveled it, I guess all of us we thought, oh, here it goes again, or something like that. So, what did you think? Like, how did the scrappy affair go? And did you think like we really kept our composure after Beto leveled it, or like do you feel like we went off the rails and just somehow sneaked in that goal?
I think, I mean, as you mentioned, it was a scrappy affair. I think both team had their up and down throughout the match, right?
Hmm,
Um, I never thought Everton really dominated us, or I never thought we completely dominated Everton. I think
hmm,
eventually, I think it was a deserved win because we could score those goals and Everton could not, but they had their chances as well.
hmm,
Um, I,
mm,
uh, I again, as I mentioned, Curtis Jones when starts, at least in current form, he is one of the best player in our team. He should start.
hmm,
Um, Gakpo, as soon as I saw his name on the left on the team sheet, I got really scared. But he had an amazing game. He could have scored a couple of goals as well. I
yeah,
mean, he
yeah,
could not
yeah.
put it in
yeah,
the inside the bar. There was a very close call
hmm,
when he did a ground shot.
hmm, hmm,
But he did really well throughout the game.
yeah,
I think our defense was again really I don't think it was off, but at certain moments I think lack of concentration that Everton, I mean Beto, I don't know how did he miss that chance. It was like one on
hmm,
one. He just had to pass the ball to the goal, and I
yeah,
think he overthought it and passed it to the corner side. I mean, it was way, way far away. Lucky for us, but Everton should have scored there.
hmm,
Both the goalkeepers had an amazing game. Both Mohamed Desailly and I even forgot the name of the
Freddie Woodman.
Uh,
oh,
Mhm.
he, I, I, I mean, from the moment he came on, I felt the confidence in him. I felt like
yeah,
he was there. He read the game like, oh, I mean, never had a shaky moment. Never,
hmm,
never had a shaky moment. He was there. He was composed. He was well drilled. It seemed like. I mean, I would feel. I would say I felt more confident with him on the goal. Um,
Damn it,
and
Georgie. Yeah.
yeah, and
Actually, yeah, with his feet, he was pretty good,
yeah,
yeah,
Freddie Woodman. Yeah. His distribution was
and
also
he
not
was
bad.
he was not very quick. Like he was not
Mm,
rushing to things.
mm,
He was really good. So
yeah.
I
uh,
thought I thought as a well, backup, he's a third choice
yep,
goalkeeper essentially. I thought he was fantastic,
he was
especially in a
fantastic.
crunch
He was
game like this.
fantastic.
Crunch
I
game
don't know.
like yeah.
Maybe I did not have any faith on our third choice goalkeeper, but I that's why it made it looked really good. He looked really good, but I think he had the composure on the ball every time he had a
Y-
chance to show off.
when Mamadashvili was injured, and and when I looked at like who our backup lineup was, like the substitution list, and I saw Woodman, I thought this can go either one of the two ways. One is this person would be his confidence would be like in would be like in like hanging by a thread because he's coming on in a crunch game and everything.
Yep,
Or two, for him it could be a situation like I have got absolutely nothing to lose. Let me
true.
have the game
Yep,
of my life.
yep.
I'm glad he had the second thing
Yep.
on his mind.
Yep.
Like he had the game of his
Absolutely.
life.
Yep.
I was when he was coming on, I was feeling like, oh god, I think he's just hanging in by a thread over there. But when
And
he stepped on it was amazing.
it,
It was
it felt
amazing.
like our defense already know him. It is not like he came out of the blue. I felt like the passes to him, they already know where to pass to him,
Yeah.
because it was always going to his right foot,
Hmm.
um, his strong foot. So I think our defense already played with him, and I really felt confident with him on the goal.
Right. I,
I think
and
that is one issue with Mamadashvili. Like our defense and everyone, they are like used to play with Allison, who is on right foot.
Right foot, yeah.
Then suddenly, if Mamadashvili came, he's a left foot.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they know it's a new guy, but the passes it's going to the other side of his side.
Yep.
I think we
We
saw that
can't.
in the Champions League game, right, Jins? Like
Yeah,
they were
yeah,
constantly, yeah.
almost. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think even this time also he someone was passing him a ball. I think I
Hmm.
don't remember, and he got pissed off because he has to use the other leg
Yep.
to kick it out.
Yeah.
So
No, no,
And that's
again,
when we
when we would
rushes, like, because the high pressing teams, um, they you can, already they made
no.
you do your homework, and you know that he is a left footer and the ball is
Yeah.
coming to his right, so it will take some time and split second, right? And
Yeah.
if
So
someone
let
pushes
me
him,
let me ask you guys this, like that debate aside, currently I don't know what is the status on Mohammad I haven't checked the news.
he's
5 to 6
3
weeks,
weeks out. Oh,
Three
three
weeks
weeks
out,
out.
yeah.
5 to 6 weeks
3 weeks
max.
out. So
I think
essentially,
Allison
sorry,
will be back before
Yeah.
Mohamed Ashwin.
So this weekend, I think
yeah.
Woodman will start. So this weekend,
Yeah.
Allison won't be back, but the next
But
game,
the next game against United,
May.
Allison will be back.
Okay, okay. Yeah, we'll come to that situation of United and the following games, but just pivoting slightly from, our tactical things and once again, rightfully mentioned, like something happens in the halftime talks during
Yeah.
the dressing room.
I would
Yeah,
like
yeah,
to mention,
yeah.
last concluding my thought. Isaac was not in the game at all. I After
Yeah.
15 minutes, I forgot that he was even in the game. It felt like Liverpool was playing with 10 men,
10 man, yeah.
and
Yeah, I felt he was not fit, like
it
He's
match
feels
not
like,
fit
fit.
match.
yeah,
Like
he's
it's
not fully
understandable.
fit.
Like he's not fit.
Yeah.
And another thing I wanted to mention is Sosbolai.
So
He
was like,
played a really good game. I mean,
Yeah.
two, not excellent, but he was floating everywhere. He was coming
Yeah.
back to defend, and he was going up to the. I mean, still our press is all over the place, I would say, but
Hmm.
at least he was running towards the
Yeah.
ball and trying to, press. I
hmm.
liked about that.
Yep.
I was really critical about him
No, no.
against PSG, but he played a good game.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's a fantastic point, and with that, like to some more cheerful things, hopefully. Uh, Salah and Robertson's last derby, at least in Liverpool colours. Hopefully, they don't join Everton anytime soon. So I think it's safe to assume that. So the last
Hmm.
Merseyside derby, yeah, and Virgil van Dijk's like once again, uh, you know, clench your rear ends, heart on your mouth, or however you want to call it, like 90th goal. So yeah, thoughts, guys.
Yeah.
Like, how did that go?
One point
Yeah, yeah.
one point is like current Liverpool or slots Liverpool. I don't know our identity. You know,
Hmm,
sometimes we go to a game where we think, okay, let's press it.
hmm,
Sometimes we think, okay, let's press it, but we won't be.
hmm,
In
Hmm.
some games, we fall so deep
hmm,
between our own half and
hmm,
our like forwards just stay there.
hmm,
So comparing with what Klopp's Liverpool, I don't see an identity. But last season, I could see that Slot had some plan.
hmm.
Hmm.
So I'm not
Right.
sure like what's happening. So I don't know the next game whether it's going to be a pressing game or like we will fall back or what is the off the ball possession. So that is something that worry. I know like we were worried from the like even from preseason. I don't
Hmm,
know whether you guys remember. Even preseason we didn't had any good games all these seasons.
yeah,
All preseason I think only one or two we win. Remaining we lost or something like that. But there was like these issues that off the ball of Slot.
yeah, yeah,
So that was like very evident because there was no
Hmm.
press. Like
yeah.
Isak was not pressing, and
Hmm.
yeah, I'm not sure on that.
Yeah. So, anyways, I mean, yeah, I mean, that is evidently, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about all of you about the Watts versus Cherky situation. Like, I mean, there seems to be a world apart right now. But, anyways, before that, I want, like, I was really grateful to see Mo Salah score a goal in his final Merseyside Derby. And Virgil van Dijk is still like, he showed that urge to head it in. That's what I felt in that box when everybody was pushing, shoving, and everything. He was the only one who, not only one, I mean, he obviously had the ball in front of him and to push it in. Well, not a world class one like Divock Origi scored so many years back, but nonetheless, it made me so happy on the. But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, go ahead, Sheikh. Yeah.
No, I think yeah, we won in the moments, right? So I think
Yeah.
Everton are bad in corners like us this season. I think we targeted that, and then
Mm.
I think it worked. And again, we always say throughout the season, we are not an identity team. We don't have
Uh,
any identity, but we thrive on moments, and the moments on during the game went for us. So yeah,
it is the vibe that does for us, I guess. It is the vibe. So, anyways,
yeah.
jokes
Mm.
apart. I think, Jins, I mean, you were discussing on how WhatsApp, and all of us we were chiming in and everything. The words versus Cherky situation, similar profile-ish, I guess.
I'll go
What
first on that before Jin says anything.
Anyway, yeah. Go for it, Sheikh. Go for it. Take it away.
So yeah, here is what I think. I mean, like whatever Jin says is right. Based on current form, based on the season, based on stats, and based on what Manchester City currently is doing, it looks like Chucky is the better player and things like that. I agree to it.
Hmm.
First thing. I am a huge Chucky fan. Like even before this season
Yeah.
started, even before last season, I told we should sign Chucky. But when we couldn't imagine like we could sign words, I
Hmm.
said like as Chucky is the guy. He'll
Hmm.
fit perfectly. He's the right price and he's the player
Hmm.
for us. Like he's got the talent. He's both good on his left foot and right foot, finding space and things like that. So the thing that has surprised me most about Chucky is like how well he's adapted to the Premier League this season. Okay, so credit
Uh,
credit to Guardiola and credit to City, but also one thing we should mention here is like he is playing in a midfield that has Bernardo Silva and Rodri.
yeah.
So Bernardo Silva has taken a more of a defensive role, like a controlling midfielder guy, and Rodri, as always, he shields the defense for Manchester City. So when that happens, City always control the game properly with those three, and with Cherky dictating the tempo and finding the passes. And let's not forget, he has like the best striker in the world right now in Haaland. And on top of that, during the January window, they went and got Anton Semenyo as well to
Hmm.
make all those runs.
So
So
just
Cherky
to add,
has, yeah.
to you, don't forget Doku and Semenyo. Just
Yeah, that's what
wanted
I'm
to.
trying to say. Yeah, they added Semenyo to that attack.
Hmm.
And then like Turkey has the perfect environment for his game to thrive. So the possession is controlled, the tempo is controlled, and Turkey can dictate the play uh, in the cities,
Hmm.
in this controlled environment. There is no chaos at all. Like they know what to do and everybody knows their role. Haaland doesn't occupy Turkey's space
Hmm.
and Turkey doesn't go to Haaland's space. And the same with Semenyo and with Doku. They all have specific things to do.
Hmm.
So and also you should see the talent of the players in this player like Haaland, Doku, and Semenyo, and the defense will be engaged with those three, and obviously with them pulling the defensive line
Hmm.
apart, Turkey can find space in the midfield
Hmm.
for Manchester City.
Hmm.
Okay, so this is where Turkey operates in. Let's contrast that with Liverpool's environment. All our games are not controlled. It's a basketball game in ours.
Hmm.
Like it's either the attack we attack, we be the last third. The next
Hmm.
minute everybody will be here. Like our midfield will be bypassed by one simple pass and everything will be open. And Wirtz has to run back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
Hmm.
This is not how Bayer Leverkusen played at all. So
Hmm.
again, like Wirtz, I can tell you now, swap Turkey and Wirtz right now and put Turkey in Liverpool environment, Wirtz in City's environment, you'll get the same numbers, if not more. Okay,
Hmm.
because
I
that's what
I
I
I would
think.
say, i- if he if you put words in a city environment, he might get 20 goals,
Yeah,
20 assists.
he
I mean,
would be in
easily.
contention for Ballon d'Or easily. So that he's that kind of a guy. So Wirtz is like more of a glue that holds the team together. Like he cannot do basketball games. You need to put him in an environment where the game is controlled by your midfield and your players in front of you.
Mm.
So Wirtz, we thought he's more like Kevin De Bruyne, but he's not. He's more like Roberto Firmino. That's what I feel. Like you need to put him in an environment where he can glue it together. And again, he did not gel with Salah straight away. He did not gel with Ekitike straight away. He did not gel with the Gakpo straight away. Like if you
Mm.
see Gakpo, Salah, and Ekitike, it looks like they all play for themselves, right?
Yeah.
so
Jin,
so
no,
that's the thing.
one second, Sheikh. I
Mm.
see Jins's face. I think he has a contrary opinion to what Vivek and you are saying, Jins.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, go ahead. So that's
No,
what I feel about whole words and Turkey thing.
Mhm,
So if you swap them, I think you will get the same result with
mhm,
what Turkey is achieving with words in City, and Turkey will struggle in Liverpool. Yeah, that's what I think.
yeah, like I agree what Sheikh says. It's like it's evident like we are not City and City is not us. Like the chaos and everything.
mhm,
But the problem that I see, right? Like I don't know whether it could improve. I see
mhm, mhm,
Cherky, he owns the game. He wants to be the main guy. Okay.
mhm, mhm,
Against that, I think against Chelsea, the second goal,
mhm,
it was a simple corner. It was given to him. And
mhm,
he had a lot of options in front. He had all the simple passes he could make, side passes, easy passes, all passes. He was dribbling in front of the entire Chelsea lineup, like the penalty box. And out of that, he just saw Gehi and he made that pass where Gehi scored the second goal. Good
mhm,
example.
mhm,
Against Arsenal, he was crowded. He was crowded like two or three yesterday. Rice was there, Saliba, Gabriel. They are
mhm,
all like good defenders.
mhm,
He just dribble past them and he scored it. So
mhm,
for me, and number 10, he needs to own it. You know, this is
mhm,
my team. I need to make it.
mhm,
Okay.
mhm,
This is what I'm seeing with Cherky. Then coming
mhm,
back to Wits, I see sometimes some like so yeah, against Everton, he made
mhm,
that one good pass to Gakpo.
mhm, mhm,
But I could tell a number of places where he was not even able to make a one simple pass. Sometimes I don't know
mhm,
whether like he still thinks okay there are like more senior players
mhm,
like Soboslai and Salah,
mhm,
and he is kind of which is kind of a shy guy in school who is
mhm,
hesitant
mhm,
to be more open up,
mhm, mhm,
and he's which is making all the small passes
mhm,
that even we don't need Wits for that. Dewsbury Hall will do it. We
mhm,
bought Wits for making that magic passes. I
mhm,
know it's not the right environment, but tell me a game where he owns it, owns the team. He connects the dots and he create the chances. But with the Turkey, he already he's the like I know like they have Haaland, Silva, Rodri, like all top players. But Turkey thinks that team is his team, and
Yeah,
he gives
because
all the
and
freedom.
because
also one more thing. Sorry, one more thing. If we look at our running stats and all the sprint stats and everything, I think Wards is pretty much up there, pretty much up
yeah.
there. So he's putting in a shift. There is absolutely no doubt about that. So
Mm.
something else is not working for him. Like,
So just to give you a stat, um, Wards created 47 chances this season.
hmm,
We have 5 more games to go, right?
hmm, hmm,
Uh, our record is 53 chances Salah created on his debut season.
Mm.
I'm almost certain by the next 2 games, Birds will cover that.
um,
Problem is, during that season, we had Coutinho, Firmino, Mane all fired up. We don't have
Firepower.
that kind of profile anywhere in the
Also,
pitch right now.
also, Vivek, I mean, I love statistics, but one thing I find with chances created and everything is it sometimes doesn't tell you the picture. Sometimes the eye test or the visual test, like just kind of pointing towards Jane said, right? Like Cherokee going straight for the defense, or as an example, like Kvaratskhelia going straight for the defense and dribbling and going away. That sometimes creates more impact than maybe chances created because that takes away a lot of space and everything. Like people move and everything, which creates chances for others. But that being said, Watts is a fantastic player. Like national team
No, no, yeah,
Watts is a
yeah.
gem.
I
And
mean,
Right,
yeah.
right, right.
the goal that Charky scored against Arsenal, right?
Hmm,
If you have seen versus Leverkusen days or even during Germany, he
hmm,
He
scored
does
like
that. Yeah.
at least 5, 6 of them every season. I
hmm,
mean,
Like,
even last season when before coming to us, when Leverkusen did not win the league,
Hmm.
he still scored those goals. He is that kind of player that can score those goals. It
So
seemed like,
what if he has the ability to dribble and at least shoot, right? Like he has the
No, no.
ability.
Here is the thing, right? So for Turkey, Haaland, Semenyo, and Doku
Hmm.
stretch the opponent's defense.
exactly.
Okay,
Hmm.
so when they do that, Turkey can occupy the space.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Okay, for Liverpool, it is Wirtz who has to go and stretch them.
yeah.
Ekitike
Yep.
is not stretching them. Isak is not stretching them. Salah is not stretching them,
So
and Gakpo is never going to stretch them.
that is
So
what
it's
I wanted to say when Sheikh was
mm,
saying about the difference between City team and our team. Doku takes up at least 2-3 defenders.
yeah,
Like whenever he has the ball, he takes up that space and people run towards him to stop him, right? Or Semenyo.
Hmm.
Cherky, whenever you see him, you can check that outside of the. I mean, if you leave out the goal yesterday, which is a fantastic goal by the way,
Hmm.
if you leave that out, he generally operates within lots of space.
Hmm.
Varts never gets that kind of space because none of our player can take out 2-3 defenders. I mean,
yeah.
Salah last season maybe, Salah right now no. I mean,
I,
one defender, that's it.
I think I'll tell you one thing. Like when our big signing happened last summer and everything, I personally was more excited about Words than Isak. Isak, I was like ambivalent. I said, I don't know, like how good it is, or
Yeah,
but Words, I was really, really excited because these kind of players are very rare. These are the people that create, that
Yeah,
magic. Like,
yeah.
right.
so yeah, yes, sorry, yeah, go ahead, yeah.
No, no. For
So Vivek,
words to work, we need Isak to work as well. So they need
Mm,
to work in tandem. So words alone, like he can only do so much things. Like Vivek said, he created 47 chances. I think that's the most in Europe in the top five leagues. Like he is that
mm,
kind of player. So, but he needs support. Like you cannot like ask him to do everything, right? So when he
yeah, yeah,
looks up, he doesn't see anybody, and Salah and him taking up the same positions most of the time, and they're kind of stepping on each other's foot. So we'll
mm,
see. So again, like we as a team have like 99 problems, but words is not one of them. So yeah,
so what Vivek was saying. So Vivek, if we have two pacey wingers who can dribble, right,
stretch the defense.
stretch
mm.
the defense,
Yep.
do you think which will be more comfortable with it?
Yeah,
He might win Ballon d'Or in that kind of setup.
So basically, we need two pacey wingers and a midfield who is able to find him in the first place. We
Yep.
were
right.
discussing, right? Yeah.
We
Yeah.
need a controlled environment and
If you
wingers or
have
a
no
striker who
basketball
can stretch
games,
the
like you
defense.
cannot go back and forth like this.
Yep.
Like
And
you need like consistent build up.
and Jins, one more thing I feel, not only PC wingers, I think Watts needs a solid number six behind him.
Yep.
So that he doesn't have to worry about what's happening behind him.
Right.
Because that allows him to express himself in front without having to worry. Oh,
Without
if I
have to
yeah,
worry about,
yeah.
yeah.
I,
Yeah.
I, I JD, I don't think like a old-fashioned number six will work for Wits because right now me
Mm,
and Sheikh was discussing, right. So
mm,
what's happening now? When we are passing the ball from goalkeeper to defense to midfield, right?
mm,
Now
mhm,
our midfield, Soboslai, Gravenberch, all these players they can make only like simple side passes. They are not making that Alonso kind of
mm,
pass who
mhm.
can bypass a couple of players and it needs to go to which that is not
Yeah,
happening with
So
our
yeah,
current.
yeah.
and not only on midfield, right? So your defense should be confident about you know s- when you have like when your defender is having the ball, your defender has the ball. Like Van Dijk and
Mm,
Konate has the ball the most. Okay, so when they have the ball, they should be confident to pass the ball straight towards like this. Like if you take Konate, he's not confident to pass the ball inside the lines. He always passes to the outside. So
mm,
that confidence should come. Like I think Gomez does that. He has that talent to pass in between the lines, but Konate can't, and that's where
yeah,
our that is one of our problems. Like
yeah,
us not able to find the midfielders in proper space.
yeah, yeah. Definitely, definitely. I think uh,
So let's hope he gets some more signings and
signings, and
be more.
there are
So
here
if
with me.
Konate signs, like we'll have Van Dijk, Konate, and Jacket and
Leonie,
Jake
Leone.
and Leone.
yeah, yeah,
So hopefully we should be stacked in defense, and
yeah.
we should be focusing on other plays.
Yeah.
So, but we'll record another podcast for a transfer plans and things.
Yeah, transfer should be spicier. Should be a very spicy affair this this summer around with the World Cup and
Alright,
everything.
so
But
let's
yeah,
get back to the top 5 race.
yeah. The top 5 race and
Vivek,
yeah, predictions. Vivek has already put it on stone 3.
three.
What about you guys? We have
No,
a
yeah,
tough
I
schedule.
Solely, I demand more, and I think like as rivals to United, like we should target finishing above them. That has to be our mindset, right? Like we cannot
Mhm,
let United finish above us.
mhm.
So hopefully the team is in that mindset and then works towards the next 5 games. But let's
I
see.
don't think our team in a situation to,
But we need like
think
3
about
games.
United.
Yeah,
Oh, so
we need
we
to
need
win 3 games
3 win out of
Three
5.
wins.
If we
Yeah.
win 3 games out of 5, we will finish
in
third.
top 5. Yeah, no.
We finish third.
Yeah.
United also have 5 games, so I don't think.
No, United still have 5 games, but if we win 3 out of 5, United not winning 3 out of 5.
What
We
is
are
what is their games? They play against us, but they're home. What else? Do they have any other tough fixture?
So United, I need to pull it up. So United, they play Brentford at home. They play us obviously away. They play Sunderland away. They play Forest home, and they play Brighton away.
That's tough.
Yeah,
If
it's
Brighton is in contention for Europa League spot, I think yeah.
yeah.
And Brentford are
they have
already in
Forest.
contention, right? So
Forest at home. They have Sunderland. Sunderland is tricky. I think Sunderland they will probably draw or lose.
I think Forest is also in the Europa League, so that kind of works in
No,
their
Forest
favor.
is
So,
Forest is
in Europa
relegation.
League as well, right?
yeah,
Forest
yeah.
is in Europe. Oh yeah, Europa League. Yeah,
Conference League, right?
No,
Euro-
Europa League. They play Aston
Oh,
Villa
okay.
in the semi
Oh,
finals.
right. Yeah. Sorry.
Crystal Palace is in Conference League. I think they are out, right? Or they are still in it.
No, they're still there. Conference League,
Okay.
they're still there.
So Aston Villa actually has, I mean, leaving us, just speaking of the Europe, the EPL side of things, they play, they play Tottenham home.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Forest home. Forest is the Europa League team.
Europa League, yeah.
So they play Burnley away. They play us, with their home, and they play City away.
Villa. City away, yeah.
They play City away. That is a very, very tricky one. Very tricky one.
Yeah.
I mean, technically there are no easy games, right? But it's basically the momentum side of
I'm
things.
not even thinking about that. I mean, Villa with their focus on Europa League, I don't think they will. They are going to finish, and they already know that Chelsea is in a bad spot, so they easily can finish fifth. They will try to grab the Europa League.
And qualify to the Champions League through that.
Yeah.
I think let's do a mid podcast take on it. Like, where do we think we will end? 5 games out. Vivek is set on third position. Jins,
I think we'll be 4th after United.
Sheikh.
Yeah, I don't mind. I'm happy with 3, 4, 5 as long as we play in the Champions League. I'm good.
But what's your prediction? Where do we end?
I think we'll finish 4th. Yeah, like you said. Yeah, 4th is good.
I think we might actually be 4th best case
So,
scenario,
you know,
5th
so
worst
the-
case scenario.
So this is what frustrates me. Like the season is so bad. The season is so bad.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
last year this time we were champions.
Oh
Yeah, we had 4 games, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if we had put some thought into the season, some focus or something, we would have converted like at least 3 or 4 results, which went like when we considered during injury time, like 4 results. If it have gone in our favor, we would be still in the title race.
Oh my goodness! I can tell you which 4. I can even tell you which 4.
Vivek, let's channel your energy. So this is obviously a messed up
I
I think that's the thing, right? If City win, no one cares.
no one cares. Yeah.
So that's why, apart from Arsenal fans, everyone wants City win. I didn't see a unity of one team to be winning. When we were chasing itself, not all the fans want City or Arsenal to win.
Yeah.
But against Arsenal, it's like complete unanimously, everybody except them, everybody wants them to lose. It doesn't matter.
I think you summed it up right. If City wins, nobody cares. If you win, you win.
I think it's mostly to do with Arsenal fans, especially after the social media.
Yeah.
I think major
Especially
part is
after
AFTV. Yeah.
it's basically after AFTV they started like.
Anyways, I think we have talked about other
please,
clubs.
Please don't come at us, AFTV people.
No. Anyways, I mean, moving on to more Liverpool things and our, I don't know,
Mm.
3, 4, 5 position chase, however we
Mm.
want to put it. Next up, Palace. Score predictions, guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hate Palace, man. I think like a lot of things with Palace,
So
right?
I'll predict one. Ismail Assar is going to score one goal.
For sure.
So
Yep.
Yeah, I think like
so I think it's at Anfield.
Palace,
So
yeah,
I
Palace
think
is like a crooked team for us.
yeah.
We lost
Mhm.
against them in Community Shield. I think
Yeah,
our when Slot, I think after 5 wins, we went
mm,
and lost against Crystal Palace.
correct.
They blocked Gehi transfer, then he
Mm.
went to City. If City wins with that Premier League, I'm happy. But yeah, coming back to this, like has Slot beat Glasner any time
No,
last
I don't.
season?
I don't think
Even
so.
last season,
Last season he beat one time
Oh,
home. Wow.
away.
Okay, home was a draw, right? The
Home
last
was a
game.
draw 1-1.
Yeah.
mm.
Yeah, I remember all of us player giving them, guard of honor for FA Cup,
FA Cup, yeah.
Mm.
and they just ditched us
So,
Yeah.
so,
all
It
so
the
was the
okay,
way.
last game of
so
the
okay,
season.
so okay. Sar is scoring, obviously. So, what is your prediction, Jins?
Oh, I think we will win 2-1.
Yeah.
2-1. Okay, Sheikh. Sar
2-1
scoring,
from
obviously. Or 2-1
yeah,
for you as well. Okay.
2-1 for me. Sar will score, and then it's at Anfield, so I'm hoping 2-1.
Okay, Vivek.
It's I don't know, depending on what kind of Palace shows up, because Palace has that's why I was looking at the um,
So yeah, so
table
we
as
should
well as
remember one thing here. Gay is not playing for Palace. I think Salah should have a relatively easier game.
yeah.
Mm.
No, and I was looking at Palace's run in. So Palace has a game against us, and Palace is on 13th position, and Palace is playing Shakhtar Donetsk in the
When are
Conference
conference
they
League
playing?
semi-final.
on
Next
So
week?
I
Thursday, next
don't think
Thursday,
they are going. So they don't have any more appetite in. I mean,
Premier
win
League,
or
yeah.
lose, they are not going to move from that 13th position.
13
Or
position. They
I
are going to get
think,
relegated as well. So
yeah, I don't think they have that appetite to like really go against us. They don't want to lose the chance to get a Europa League spot by beating Shakhtar and winning the UEL. So I think we'll beat them. I don't. I mean, I am hoping that that's the mindset of Palace right now. That I don't want to risk any injuries. They don't
Yeah,
have
they
a
are in a good state, right? They're
yeah
like 43 points, so they're
yeah
they're in a good state, and they will come light.
Yeah.
I
yeah
think I think already Wharton is out. Today also they played, right?
yeah.
yeah,
Last
today
Today
game.
also
also
they
they played.
played. They
They were
did not
0-0
again the
West
same
Ham.
thing, right? They did not go for the win today. West
Mm.
Ham like relatively had a easy game to block them. I think we'll beat them. It's Anfield. I and Liverpool has the appetite to go for it.
I
So
hate their goalkeeper Dean Henderson. He always has an amazing game against us.
So,
Single,
my take on this is we will win by a 2-goal difference. So, it can be either be 2-0 or it can be 3-1. I
No,
think 3-1.
I think you should not
with
bet against
Sar,
Ismail Assar not
Yeah,
scoring again.
that's why 3-1 is probably the more likely option.
yeah, I would go
So
for 3-1 as well.
yeah.
mm,
So there are
oh,
two things that you can relatively bet on for Liverpool. Like if Marcus Llorente plays against
Lorente
us in
and
Anfield,
Ismail Sar.
he will
Yeah.
score, and then
Yeah.
Ismail Assar.
Ismail
So,
Assar, yeah.
yeah.
So, Jeans, I think you're about to ask who will score for us 3 goals, right? I think Gakpo will score a hat trick, and then I'll buy a champagne for Vivek.
I hope Rio
Depending
starts.
which Gakpo. So Gakpo is like that, right? You remember Rohit Sharma? So I don't know who. I don't follow cricket that much, but I remember when I Dhoni was like captain, Rohit Sharma was like having ducks after ducks, and the captain and coach kept playing him, and
Okay.
suddenly he came into form, right? And then he could
Mm.
not stop scoring. It feel like that Gakpo is like that. So Slot is like, yeah, playing, and suddenly seems like Gakpo over the last few games seems like he went back to his old self. He has some confidence. He's holding out the balls. He's taking the shots. He's passing. Oh my God, what a brilliant pass that was! But
Okay,
yeah,
Vivek, I think I'll cut you off over there. Today being a Liverpool podcast, we diverged into Arsenal, Man City. Now we are diverging into India's national pastime of cricket. Let's. I think it's a time that we, stop this. So, anyways, I think, guys, it was a good week. I mean, whatever scrappy game. Sorry, Vivek, you were saying something. Go ahead.
no. That's it. Yeah, yeah. I think we'll finish third. That's my prediction.
Yeah, we have two sets of prediction, and the good thing about podcast is we can always come
So
back later
Vivek,
and see.
I know
Yeah.
we are ending it. If we finish third, are you going to
Yeah.
be with slot in next
No,
season?
no, man.
Let's.
No.
I think we need to put in another bigger episode for
Yeah,
our
yeah, yeah.
next
Slot is.
things.
Anyways, yeah. Let's. I mean, tying up since we we
Hmm.
keep diverging today to multiple directions. But anyways, I think yeah. Thanks everybody. I mean, it was a good week. I mean, exciting week. Once again, edge of the seats,
Merseyside Derby.
Bucks cleared, Derby won, all those things. Next up, Palace, and I think that is equally represented by the even shades of blue and red that we see up on the screen today, kind of a Palace jersey. But yeah, good week, and yeah, thanks everybody once again. And for those who are listening in, I mean, please, I don't know how to say, like, share, and subscribe, I guess. So please do that. I watched enough YouTube videos to say that confidently. So please do like, share, and subscribe, and do catch us on YouTube, Instagram, all those things. And obviously, there are lots of fun games that Sheikh has played. So that will be out in short form. What do we call them? Shorts
Yes.
and reels. I'm showing my age over here. Shorts and reels, all those things. But yeah, once again, thanks everybody. And yeah, catch you next time. See you everybody.
Alright.
Bye.
Interesting.
Peace.
See
Bye.
you.